Hey everyone, Cesar from Farmers Insurance, Cesar Pineda Agency. Today we are with Marcos from Marcos Photography.
Marcos CH Photography.
Okay, and we're in a roll, people. We're doing videos left and right, and so this guy's a photographer, and he was asking me about the process, and I'm like, come over, let's make one. So we're very excited to talk to him about what he does, and he actually does more than just photography, which I literally just found out.
I do handyman work as well. That's my main job, basically.
Yeah. So Marcos, why don't you actually start from the beginning? Tell us your story. How do you get into what you do? What's your passion? What's your job?
Okay, my job is basically a handyman. I've been working there for the past 5 years, and top of it, it's been like 10 years doing construction. And as a hobby, I do photography. My main is going to be landscape photography,
Okay.
architecture, and in the past 2 years, I've been doing more events and those little things.
And what kind of landscape photography did you
Yeah,
enjoy?
I usually do like mountains, like a little everything, animals, pet photography. My dog has my main.
Yeah, of
My
course,
main model,
like a normal person.
Yes, usually they never talk back and say I don't like this, I don't like that. So my dog is my main thing.
What kind of dog do you have?
I have a toy poodle.
Oh, nice. So
little small one.
do you like prep him up or him or her up? Like,
No, not really. Just we went to the park. She was ready. I was with the family. I just take a couple pictures, and so far they're good.
that's nice. Well, everybody who knows me also knows that I'm obsessed with my dog.
Yeah.
So,
So I got my camera, so we can take pictures of the dog as well.
but yeah, so that's really cool. So landscape and then events, right?
Yes.
And events is kind of that's where I met you actually.
Yes.
We met at a few events that I was doing video, he was doing photography, and I've seen the photos, and you're good,
Yeah.
right? So
Yes. Well, actually, there's everything is taking steps from being really bad that you don't want to show your pictures and they're hide somewhere in the back of the computer
Right.
to right now people saying, "Wow, this improvement."
now that I've been doing this as a part-time job, I realized that it matters, right? Like the
Yes.
quality of that initial shot, for me is video, so like I have to be steady, right? Like if I'm like, shaking, you could tell, and that is as a pet peeve of mine, I could never do that. But with photography, I do have to say you guys have it a little easier.
Actually, that's true because in video you have to kind of focus what are you going to do, what are you going to say, how the camera is going to be posted, make sure they're not moving.
And the movements is very like smooth.
There's no way you can move just the camera seamless.
But I have to say, photography is a different ballgame. Like
Yes.
people have asked me, like, "Oh, you do video? Can you do photo?" I'm like, "No,
No.
listen, that's a different language."
No,
I respect the hell out of people who can pull off a good shot in one take. And I mean, you're taking thousands of photos, finding one amazing one, and that's the winner, right?
Yes. Actually, in an hour, I can take at least 500 pictures,
Right.
depending on the event. And on top of it, I had to look for those pictures. Sometimes I take pictures like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people are smiling and you don't know if they're having a stroke or actually you have then from those 3 or 4 pictures, one is the good one.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
never
of course,
say-
people are very sensitive. So if you pick the wrong one,
Yes, and I have a lot of wrong ones where, like I say, they are smiling and say like, it looks kind of creepy. Like, no, I don't think they
it's
want
like
this.
stopping a video at the wrong frame, and you're
Yes,
like,
like, yes, that's the point. Yes, but
that's hilarious. But yeah, so really cool. What kind of events have you done?
so far the last event, kind of big event, I did for Veronica Bueno. She did.
She's also a photographer that we
Yes.
gave a shout out in last video. So hey,
Yes, that's
that's the second one.
Actually,
coming
she's a
in
great
next time.
Yes, she's a great person. She asked me if I was able to do an event for her. That was for the breast, pink breast. I forgot the name of it.
Like breast
Cancer awareness.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
So,
like breast awareness.
yes, like, I know.
We're all aware. We're all aware.
Yeah, okay, yes, I know.
It was
They got the idea.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I
Yes.
believe. So that makes sense. But yeah, so that's cool. And you got like just event photos.
Yes, that was the biggest event I have done. Then on top of it, I do a couple events, small events for Ballet Folclórico de las Américas.
Okay.
In Stanford, they do a lot of things. So they call me saying, you know what, we need a little help, we need a little pictures. So usually I'm there giving my hand.
It's good that you already have a reputation that people are like recommending.
Yes, actually that's a good part. I have met a lot of people who were like amazing people.
Yeah. So let's talk about photography in itself, right? Because that's obviously your passion. What's your style? Like, what would you say your obviously you used to do landscape, now you do events, but there's like a little signature that every photographer, like you could tell that that's like your thing.
Usually will be landscape photography. That's my main thing because once you go, and I have done it, go to nature, go hiking with my camera, sit there, then you forget